Taxi operator shot dead near Linstead. A taxi operator was fatally shot near Linstead, St. Catherine yesterday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as 37-year-old Ken Bartley, otherwise called Rimhead, of Bongo Town in Victoria District, Linstead. Reports are that around noon residents heard explosions and made checks. Bartley's body was found in blood on the side of a road with what appeared to be gunshot wounds. He was clad in a pair of jean shorts and merino and black shoes. The police were called to the scene, which was processed and the body removed to the morgue. No motive has been established for Bartley's death. St. Elizabeth teacher charged for damaging car of child's father granted bail. The St. Elizabeth teacher charged for allegedly damaging the car of her child's father during an argument was offered bail in the sum of $340,000 with one or two sureties in the parish court. 30-year-old Felica Hunter, who was charged with malicious destruction of property on Wednesday, was ordered not to go to the complainant's house or interfere with him in any manner. Hunter was also ordered to report to the Blackwell Police Station on Mondays and Saturdays between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. She is to return to court on June 19. It is reported that on Sunday, May 19, Hunter was involved in an argument with her child's father at her home and that during the dispute she allegedly used an object to smash out the rear windshield of his Toyota Isis motor car. The matter was reported to the police and the accused taken into custody, where she was arrested and charged. St. Catherine woman accused of setting boyfriend on fire over infidelity remanded. A St. Catherine woman charged for allegedly setting her boyfriend on fire during an argument about infidelity was remanded in court. 30-year-old Shanika Malcolm is charged with assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. The court was told that the man suffered severe burns. Allegations are that about 10 p.m. on April 25th, the complainant was at home in Christian Pen in Portmore when he was visited by the accused. An argument reportedly developed between them after Malcolm accused the complainant of being unfaithful. She reportedly dosed him with a bottle containing white rum and allegedly used a lighter to set the complainant ablaze. He was rescued by a neighbor who poured water on him. The complainant was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he was admitted for extensive burns to back and lower body. An investigation was conducted, which led to the arrest and charge of the accused. Illegal gun seized in Portland, man arrested. The Port Antonio police seized a Smith & Wesson pistol and a magazine containing 7 9mm cartridges during a stop-and-search operation in Rafters Rest, Port Antonio, Portland. A man was also arrested. Reports from the Port Antonio lawmen are that about 2:35 a.m., police were carrying out a stop-and-search duties in the Rafters Rest area when the weapon was removed from the waistband of a man. He was taken into custody pending further investigation. Court employee who set fire to St. Catherine Parish Court sentenced to 10.5 years in prison. Court employee Romario Gopal, who set the fire at the St. Catherine's Parish Court in 2022, has been sentenced to 10.5 years in prison. Romario had pleaded guilty to arson, office breaking and larceny. In sentencing Romario, Justice Bertram Morrison pointed out that his actions affected the public and that he should have known better. Reports were that in July 2022, fire was seen coming from the courthouse. After firefighters extinguished the blaze, the police discovered that a safe was broken into and money stolen from it. Romario was subsequently arrested and charged. Defense lawyer Esther Reed pleaded for leniency for her client. She said when Romario committed the act, it was because he feared for his life. Reed said gangsters threatened to harm Romario and his family if he did not steal the money from the courthouse. Monument honoring cops who died to be set up in Kingston. The government will be setting up a monument to honor police officers who died in the line of duty. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang gave the commitment while addressing the recent Police Federation conference in St. James. Dr. Chang said among the proposed locations for the monument are the Waterfront Park and the Police Plaza in downtown Kingston. He said the process of acquiring land for the monument should be completed this year. On Tuesday, the Jamaica Police Federation paid tribute to 31 rank-and-file cops who passed away between May 2023 and this year. It was noted that 4 of the officers died in the line of duty, including Constable Ricardo Fairclough, who was fatally shot in St. Anne on April 15 when he intervened in a robbery.
We have got down to two proposals in recent times. There was a proposal to establish it at the waterfront park, as it's now designed, which is downtown Kingston, like with the police station over there. The other proposal, which is not yet fully developed, but it will work will start on that this year, as we build out the proposed police plaza downtown, which we are committed to doing. We are acquiring the properties. It will cost a huge amount of money. We are committed to doing it, whatever it costs. The delay came about because of the COVID-19 pandemic, which put back redirected government's capital expenditure into health services, but the process continues. The land acquisitions will be completed in the course of this year. Intention is to begin it during this administration. It's not so much of placing a monument with names on it anywhere. The record of officers who have been lost or died, especially in duty, is well established. An appropriate monument that has the impact and timelessness that should characterize a monument of that quality.
Eva May Wright Auditorium Project launched at New Forest High. A school leader here is optimistic that within 5 years, that now 9-year-old New Forest High School will have its own auditorium named in honor of community stalwart Eva May Wright. Principal Arnold Allen said with just over $2 million of the $100 million target to construct the building being raised so far, his students and residents from more than 6 communities will benefit from the infrastructure. We're happy that we have partners on board who are willing to assist. New Forest High has no assembled room. 9 years now we are here. We can't have devotion if it rains outside. We can't have devotion if the sun is too much outside. When we have graduation and prize-giving ceremonies, we have to rent a tent and find at least $100,000 to get it, and cheers to have function, he explained to the audience at the official launch of the auditorium on Thursday. We have at least 12 functions for the year. That is going into $1.2 million just to get the tent. There is no auditorium near here, none at B.B. Cook High School, none at the primary schools around. The nearest one will be at Manual College, he added. New Forest, a farming community, is located close to Alligator Pond in Manchester. Allen said New Forest Primary School, which is on the same compound as the high school, will also benefit from the auditorium. These students don't have anywhere to have a function with their little ones, not even a classroom big enough to hold them. They have to be outside. It will be an auditorium for the primary school and the infant department to also use for their upcoming together as well, he noted. Too often, young people leave prominent high schools and come back into New Forest, have skills in there to play netball, volleyball and things like that, but they have nowhere because they have no community center in the area. This facility will allow them to continue their home their skills, so they might even get scholarship to move on overseas, Allen added, while suggesting that the auditorium will be a multi-purpose facility. We want this facility to be open to the community as long as people are operating at the standards set. It will help to reduce crime and conflict to ensure that our young people are using up their skills and their talents and energy wisely, he noted. State Minister in the Ministry of Education, Marcia Simit, who represented Education Minister Favor Williams at the function, commended the school's administrators and board. What is being done here is to look at the students and to try as many interventions as are required to get the best out of them and to mold them. The auditorium creates that space where we can have those interventions of culture, academics, and social activities. This is where students will explore their creativity and hone their skills, she noted. This auditorium will be a beacon of inspiration and learning, Simit added. School Board Chair Trisha Williams Singh said the institution has seen successes among its population. New Forest High was founded in 2015. In the first year, we produced the top performing student in Jamaica for social studies and 5th in the Caribbean, she said, adding that the student was from Alligator Pond, Manchester, while pointing to the necessity for the auditorium. New Forest High served communities like New Forest, Dove House, Alligator Pond, Sea Era, Comer Pen, and Prospect. We need an auditorium too, and that is how you level the playing field for learning in our country. Partners will be building block by block the Eva May Wright Auditorium, she added. Among the donors are National Baking Company Foundation and ARC Manufacturing. Executive Director of National Baking Company Foundation, Samuels pointed out that when completed, the Eva May Wright Auditorium will be the heartbeat of the community. It will be a hub for major examinations, sports events, academic ceremonies, and community programs. It will also be a beacon of hope in times of disaster for the surrounding communities. The school's unwavering determination and forward-thinking approach is inspiring as the board continues to spearhead fundraising initiative enabling this launch, she stated. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.